Weekly Bitcoin Astrology Forecast, September 16th to September 22nd, 2024, Market Sentiment and Traders Psychology. Weekly Financial Market Sentiment Overview. This week promises heightened volatility and emotional intensity in financial markets, driven by key astrological transits and the pivotal Fed rate decision on September 18th, coinciding with the full moon and lunar eclipse in Pisces. The Sun remains in Virgo until the fall equinox on September 22nd, encouraging a rational, detail-oriented approach to trading, but the eclipse marks a turning point, especially in speculative sectors like cryptocurrencies. Emotional reactions, amplified by the lunar energy and the expected 25 basis point rate cut, could trigger sudden market corrections as hidden issues surface. Favorable periods emerge around September 19th with the Sun trine Uranus, promoting innovation and breakthroughs in tech and crypto, though Uranus' unpredictability may also bring rapid shifts. By September 21st, the Sun opposite Neptune introduces confusion, making speculative investments riskier. As the Moon moves through Aries and Taurus later in the week, market sentiment may stabilize, with traders focusing on consolidation and tangible assets. Overall, the week's sentiment score is 5 to 6 out of 10, reflecting a balance of risk and opportunity, with caution advised around the eclipse and potential buying opportunities later in the week. Welcome to this video, where we'll explore financial and Bitcoin astrology, market sentiment, trader psychology, and risk appetite, highlighting the most favorable and vulnerable periods for trading. The video is divided into two parts. First, we'll review the key astrological events of the week, followed by a daily breakdown of transits and market sentiment scores. Additional sections cover the analysis of the Pisces full moon lunar eclipse, the influencing asteroid aspects, and the astrology surrounding the Fed rate decision. Timestamps and links to previous videos are available for easy navigation, with key astrological events listed in the pinned comment. This video is for informational purposes only. Always conduct your own research before investing. If you find this content helpful, please support the channel by liking the video and subscribing for more updates on financial astrology and market insights. Key astrological events and their impact, September 16th to 22nd, 2024. Sun in Virgo and Libra. The Sun is in Virgo until September 22nd, encouraging a practical, detail-oriented approach to trading. Virgo energy supports thorough analysis, helping traders focus on efficiency, financial hygiene, and perfecting strategies. However, as the Sun trines Uranus on September 19th, expect surprises and innovations to influence market trends, particularly in fintech and crypto sectors. The opposition to Neptune on September 21st brings potential confusion or illusion, which could lead to market misinterpretations or misguided optimism. Traders should be cautious of overestimating outcomes. The Sun's trine to Pluto on September 22nd adds a transformative, powerful energy, providing an opportunity for deep restructuring in financial markets, especially before the Sun enters Libra, marking the autumn equinox. Libra's influence calls for balance, fairness, and harmony, pushing traders to seek equilibrium in their portfolios. Moon phases and transits. The week begins under the waxing Gibbous moon in Aquarius transitioning into Pisces. Market sentiment is volatile and unpredictable with the moon squaring Uranus on Monday, September 16th, sparking sudden movements, especially in speculative sectors like crypto. Traders are inclined toward innovation but should remain cautious of emotional or impulsive decisions, as the moon in Pisces brings a more intuitive, less analytical energy. Trines between the moon and Mars may increase risk-taking, but aspects to Saturn and Jupiter on Tuesday, September 17th bring both restraint and over-optimism, creating a push-pull dynamic in trading psychology. The full moon in Pisces on Wednesday, September 18th heightens emotions and market volatility, particularly for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Traders may feel torn between optimism and fear, as the opposition between the moon and sun brings opposing forces to light. The conjunction of the Moon with Neptune and sextile to Pluto can lead to confusion or visionary insights, making this a pivotal point for market sentiment. As the Moon enters Aries later, a more aggressive and impulsive trading style takes over, with aspects to Mars and Lilith contributing to potential market conflicts and emotional swings. The waning gibbous moon shifts into Taurus on Friday, September 20th, calming some of the earlier week's volatility. Taurus' stabilizing influence encourages a focus on tangible assets and long-term investments, with traders moving away from speculative plays. The opposition to Venus and the square to Pluto signal some underlying financial tensions, but the moon's trines with Mercury and the Sun help traders to seek balanced, practical strategies. The shift to Taurus suggests a more conservative risk appetite as traders focus on capital preservation. As the Moon in Taurus moves toward Gemini, traders are likely to see a mix of stability and curiosity in the market. The Moon's conjunction with Uranus on Sunday, September 22nd, could bring sudden surprises or changes in crypto markets, but the trines to Pluto and the Sun provide opportunities for deeper insights and transformational moves. As the Moon enters Gemini, there's a shift towards gathering information and making quick decisions, especially in response to news or rumors. The fall equinox on the same day, aka the Sun entering Libra, signals the need for balance and fairness, leading traders to seek harmony in their portfolios. Mercury in Virgo. Mercury remains in Virgo all week, emphasizing a sharp, analytical mindset. Traders may favor strategies based on logic and data, supported by Mercury's opposition to Saturn on Wednesday, September 18th, which could bring delays or slowdowns, especially in communication and technology sectors. However, the square between Mercury and Jupiter on Saturday, September 21st, warns of over-optimism, particularly regarding market expansion or risk-taking. Caution is advised, as traders may face challenges in balancing realism and expansive visions. Venus in Libra. Venus remains in her home sign of Libra, promoting balance and diplomacy in financial relationships and decisions. However, the opposition to Chiron on Monday, September 16th, may highlight vulnerabilities in market sentiment, especially in financial sectors. The square to Pluto on Sunday, September 22nd, could bring tensions around power dynamics and control, particularly in relation to major assets, signaling potential financial power struggles or corrections in the market. Mars in Cancer. Mars in Cancer is in its fall, meaning energy is more subdued, and risk appetite is tempered. The square to the North Node on Monday, September 16th, suggests challenges in moving forward with bold strategies. The square to Lilith on Friday, September 20th, could trigger emotional or irrational decisions, especially in real estate or domestic sectors, where Mars in Cancer has its strongest influence. Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter is in detriment in Gemini, limiting its expansive energy. The trine to Venus on September 15th supports optimism, but the square to Mercury on Saturday, September 21st, suggests that this optimism may clash with practical realities. Traders should be cautious of speculative investments as they may overestimate opportunities. Saturn in Pisces. Saturn's opposition to Mercury on Wednesday, September 18th, the day of the full moon lunar eclipse and the Fed rate decision, could bring restrictions, particularly in communication-driven sectors, while its retrograde motion continues to push for reviewing long-term financial strategies. Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Uranus in Taurus trines the Sun on Wednesday, September 19th, supporting innovative solutions in finance and technology, while the quincunx to Venus on Friday, September 20th, suggests some discomfort in balancing these new ideas with traditional values. Neptune's opposition to the Sun on Saturday, September 21st, may cause confusion or delusions in market sentiment, particularly in long-term investments. Pluto's retrograde influence emphasizes a deep, transformative undercurrent, especially in areas related to power and financial institutions. Its square to Venus on Sunday, September 22nd, may reveal hidden tensions around wealth distribution and market control. Full moon and lunar eclipse in Pisces, the FOMC, and a kite in the sky. The full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, at 2:34 a.m. UTC, on Wednesday, September 18, 2024, marks a highly transformative moment in the financial markets, with the Sun in Virgo opposing the Moon in Pisces. This eclipse is a culmination of energies that have been building over the lunar cycle of the past 6 months, symbolizing endings and new beginnings in economic trends. Pisces, a water sign known for its intuitive and emotional nature, brings heightened emotional sensitivity to the markets, particularly in speculative assets like cryptocurrencies, biotech, and other emerging sectors. Eclipses, being powerful catalysts for change, can trigger market volatility and sudden shifts in sentiment, leading to unexpected reversals or breakthroughs. Traders should be prepared for both sudden losses and opportunities, especially in sectors tied to oil, film, media, hospitals, pharma, etc., where Neptune, ruler of Pisces, exerts its influence. The opposition between the Sun in Virgo and the Moon in Pisces creates a tension between practical, detail-oriented strategies, Virgo, and intuitive, emotional decision-making, Pisces. Virgo's analytical energy is often favored by traders, but during this eclipse, the pull of Piscean emotionality may cause markets to swing irrationally. Those who rely heavily on intuition in trading, such as those in crypto or speculative stocks, may feel a strong push to either cash in or hold on to assets against all odds. The Pisces-Virgo axis is also related to health and healing, making it a potentially pivotal time for pharmaceutical and biotech stocks. The Sabian symbol for the Sun at 25 to 26 degrees Virgo, a boy with a censer, suggests a ritualistic, almost sacred atmosphere to the day's events. This symbol may point to traders feeling as though they are part of something larger, undergoing a significant transition or purification process in their strategies. It speaks to the balance between practicality of Virgo and the desire for spiritual or emotional fulfillment, Pisces, hinting at the need for careful, mindful decision-making in a time of flux. The Sabian symbol for Pisces 25 to 26, the degree of the full moon lunar eclipse, is a new moon reveals that it's time for people to go ahead with their different projects. This symbol represents new beginnings, fresh starts, and the idea of moving forward with individual or collective initiatives. It suggests a moment of revelation and clarity, highlighting the need to act on new ideas or directions. This symbol's appearance at the time of the full moon lunar eclipse could signify a period of new opportunities and the initiation of transformative shifts, particularly in speculative markets like cryptocurrencies. Eclipses tend to bring sudden revelations and changes, and this symbol emphasizes the idea that traders and investors should be prepared to embrace new ventures or strategies. The Sabian symbol's message aligns with moments of clarity, where market participants might gain insight into future trends or shifts. It can signal a turning point, where traders are called to act decisively. Eclipses often bring hidden issues to light, and this symbol adds an optimistic tone by encouraging forward movement and adaptability. However, as with all eclipses, there is also potential for volatility and emotional market responses, so traders should proceed cautiously and strategically. The presence of a kite formation during the Pisces lunar eclipse on September 18, 2024, which coincides with the Fed rate decision, is a highly significant and powerful aspect. A kite formation is a dynamic and harmonious configuration that brings focus, balance, and potential for breakthroughs. It consists of a grand trine, here involving the Sun at 25 degrees Virgo, Uranus at 27 degrees Taurus, and Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn, with Neptune at 28 degrees Pisces acting as the focal point or apex. This setup suggests a unique alignment of practical strategy, Virgo's Sun, innovation and unpredictability, Uranus in Taurus, deep transformation, Pluto in Capricorn, and idealism or confusion, Neptune in Pisces. The involvement of Uranus in Taurus highlights potential volatility in the financial markets, particularly in sectors like cryptocurrency and technology, where sudden disruptions or breakthroughs could occur. Pluto's critical 29 degrees placement in Capricorn underscores deep, structural shifts in global economic systems, indicating that the Fed's rate decision may have far-reaching, transformative effects. As the Sun in Virgo anchors the energy, it suggests a need for practical, analytical approaches, while Neptune in Pisces adds a layer of emotional intensity, intuition, and potential confusion. Traders may feel the pull between clear-headed, rational decision-making and more nebulous, emotionally driven responses. This kite formation suggests a period of great potential for financial innovation and transformation, but also heightened uncertainty, especially with Neptune's influence possibly clouding judgment. The Fed rate decision itself may spark unexpected market movements, as Uranus's involvement often leads to surprises. In financial astrology, this formation warns of both opportunities for significant gains and the risks of speculative bubbles or idealism leading to losses, especially in markets sensitive to emotional and psychological factors like Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Traders will need to stay grounded and carefully navigate the fine balance between risk and reward during this volatile period. Adding to this is the opposition between Mercury in Virgo and Saturn in Pisces, which becomes exact at 8:50 a.m. UTC on the same day. This opposition brings a cautious, even restrictive energy to the day, likely resulting in delays, technical issues, or challenges in communication-driven sectors like technology and media. Saturn's retrograde position in Pisces suggests a need to review long-term strategies and confront limitations, while Mercury in Virgo urges traders to focus on the small details, ensuring that no aspect of their financial plans is overlooked. Saturn's influence can lead to frustration or blockages in market movement, particularly where overly optimistic forecasts have been made. The Moon enters Aries at 9:24 a.m. UTC, shifting the emotional tone of the market from introspective Pisces to the more impulsive and action-driven Aries. This transition may inspire traders to act swiftly and take risks, leading to rapid price movements, particularly in risk-on assets like equities and cryptocurrencies. Aries energy favors bold decisions, and traders may become more assertive in their positions, pushing for rapid gains. The Sun trine Uranus in Taurus on the same day introduces an element of unpredictability, particularly in markets tied to technology, innovation, and financial systems. Uranus rules sudden changes and breakthroughs, and its harmonious aspect to the Sun suggests that innovative solutions or unexpected news could shake up the market positively. Traders should be on the lookout for opportunities that arise from unconventional or disruptive market forces. Adding to the complexity is Pluto's influence at 29 degrees Capricorn, a critical degree signaling the end of Pluto's long journey through Capricorn. Pluto is semi-square Saturn in Pisces and sesquisquare Mercury in Virgo, reflecting tensions around power, authority, and control in financial systems. This can manifest in regulatory challenges, struggles for control within corporations, or shifts in the broader economic structure. Pluto's position indicates a transformative moment for financial institutions and corporate power structures, especially in industries tied to governance, infrastructure, and long-term investments. There could be significant power plays within markets as companies or governments attempt to solidify their positions before Pluto's transition into Aquarius. Pisces Lunar Eclipse asteroid aspects and their significance. The asteroid aspects during the Pisces Lunar Eclipse and the Fed rate decision on September 18, 2024, add a profound layer to understanding the short and the longer-term lunar cycle. The mythological stories of the asteroids like Ceres, Vesta, Lilith, and Juno provide deeper insight into how their energies play out in financial astrology. Ceres, named after the Roman goddess of agriculture and fertility, symbolizes nurturing, resources, and how we care for our material needs. In financial terms, Ceres governs wealth related to food, agriculture, natural resources, and how people manage their assets. Her trine to Vesta, the goddess of devotion and sacred work, indicates a harmonious connection between nurturing resources and long-term dedication to growth. This aspect supports sustainable investments, particularly those in industries linked to agriculture, energy, and long-term resources, suggesting a favorable period for these sectors during this eclipse. Traders may find opportunities in assets tied to environmental sustainability or long-term value. However, the opposition between Ceres and Mars, the god of war and action, creates tension, where the aggressive energy of Mars clashes with the protective, nurturing qualities of Ceres. In financial astrology, this can manifest as conflicts between impulsive trading strategies and the desire for resource preservation. Traders may act hastily or be driven by emotional reactions, particularly in speculative markets like cryptocurrency, leading to sharp market fluctuations. The opposition indicates a potential for market volatility as aggressive actions undermine stability, making it a risky time for impulsive trades. The Ceres squares to the north and south nodes, which represent destiny and karmic lessons, signal a significant turning point in financial markets. The north node symbolizes future growth and new opportunities, while the south node represents past behaviors and familiar patterns. In mythology, the nodes are associated with the dragon's head and tail, symbolizing growth and release. The Ceres North Node square highlights a tension between future-oriented financial strategies and the comfort of past patterns. In practical terms, traders may struggle to move away from outdated investment strategies or assets, clinging to what feels secure, even as the market pushes them toward new directions. This is a moment of reckoning, where emotional attachment to old financial habits could hinder growth. The Ceres South Node square further emphasizes the need to let go of past financial behaviors that no longer serve, potentially sparking market corrections or portfolio rebalancing. The Ceres square Lilith, a figure associated with rebellion and independence, intensifies emotional reactions in the markets. In mythology, Lilith represents the untamed, shadow side of the feminine, often connected to repressed desires and anger. Financially, Lilith's influence can lead to extreme market behavior, where emotions like fear, greed, or rebellion drive decisions. Traders may reject traditional strategies or embrace high-risk, speculative investments, leading to dramatic shifts in market sentiment. This square warns of potential emotional market reactions, particularly in speculative sectors like tech and cryptocurrency. Juno, named after the Roman goddess of marriage and partnership, rules over commitments and alliances. Her quincunx to Saturn, the god of time and structure, introduces a sense of misalignment between partnerships and long-term stability. In financial terms, this aspect suggests friction between institutions, like central banks or governments, and market participants, especially during the Fed rate decision. Juno's mythology emphasizes loyalty and the sanctity of partnerships, but her quincunx to Saturn suggests that traders may feel restricted by authority figures or financial institutions, leading to dissatisfaction or market resistance. This could manifest as tensions between institutional policies and market expectations, particularly in response to the rate decision. Adding to this dynamic is Juno's sesquisquare to Uranus, the planet of disruption and innovation. In mythology, Uranus represents sudden change and upheaval, and this aspect suggests unexpected shifts in partnerships or financial alliances. Financially, this indicates that markets may face sudden disruptions, especially in sectors related to innovation, technology, or cryptocurrencies. Traders could experience unexpected market movements, where alliances or agreements suddenly break down or shift, reflecting the unpredictable nature of Uranus. In the short term, these asteroid aspects suggest heightened emotional responses and market volatility, especially surrounding the Fed rate decision and the Pisces Lunar Eclipse. The Ceres-Mars opposition could drive impulsive actions and emotional reactions, leading to volatility in speculative markets. At the same time, the Ceres Lilith square warns of emotional extremes, where fear or greed might dominate trading strategies. In the longer-term lunar cycle, the Ceres node squares point to a period of re-evaluating financial strategies and resources, as traders are challenged to move away from outdated habits. The tension between nurturing long-term growth and impulsive short-term actions will persist, with the market likely facing several turning points. The Juno-Saturn and Juno-Uranus aspects suggest that partnerships, alliances, and institutional policies will remain in flux, with ongoing challenges between stability and innovation throughout the cycle. Astrological analysis, Fed rate decision. On September 18, 2024, the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces aligns with the highly anticipated Fed rate decision, expected to involve a 25 basis point cut. This event is deeply intertwined with complex and intense planetary aspects, influencing both decision-makers at the Federal Reserve and market participants. Key aspects on the day: full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, 2:34 Universal Time. Coordinated emotional intensity and sudden shifts are common under eclipses. This signals a turning point, potentially linked to the economy and interest rates, where unexpected outcomes are more likely. Mercury in Virgo opposite Saturn in Pisces, 8:50 Universal Time. Coordinated a challenging aspect that reflects communication issues, delays, or a restrictive stance. Traders and decision-makers may struggle with clarity, leading to frustration or disappointment. Sun in Virgo trine Uranus in Taurus, 14:04 Universal Time. Coordinated this aspect suggests potential surprises, particularly related to innovation or unconventional moves. It could bring sudden optimism after a restrictive or disappointing announcement. Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn, critical degree. Pluto's intense influence, combined with its semi-square to Saturn and sesqui-square to Mercury, signifies pressure and transformation at a fundamental level in government, economy, and markets. A restructuring of policies or a shift in long-term trends is likely. Potential actions from decision-makers, Fed and regulators. Likely Fed decision. The Mercury-Saturn opposition suggests a conservative approach. While a rate cut of 25 basis points is widely expected, Saturn's influence could indicate that the Fed might delay further aggressive cuts or signal a cautious path forward due to concerns about inflation or systemic risks. Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn. Pluto's critical degree in Capricorn points to structural shifts in the financial system. The Fed may hint at or implement longer-term transformative policies aimed at stabilizing the economy, signaling that deeper changes are underway. Likelihood of disappointment. The Mercury-Saturn opposition combined with Pluto's tense aspects suggests that markets may feel restricted or disappointed by the tone of the Fed's messaging. Even if the rate cut occurs, traders could interpret the overall message as less dovish than expected, dampening market enthusiasm. Lunar eclipse in Pisces. This eclipse heightens emotional responses and irrational market reactions. There is a higher probability of disappointment if the Fed appears too cautious or fails to meet expectations for more aggressive stimulus. Traders' likely reactions and market sentiment. Initial reaction, emotional and volatile. The full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces will amplify emotional reactions, leading to immediate market volatility after the announcement. Pisces energy often clouds judgment, so irrational market moves, such as panic selling or euphoric buying, are likely in the minutes and hours following the decision. The Mercury-Saturn opposition will make traders more cautious and conservative in their outlook. If the Fed's tone is restrictive, markets may react with a sharp sell-off due to disappointment, as traders scale back on riskier assets like cryptocurrencies and stocks. Rebound potential. Late-day surprises. The Sun trine Uranus aspect, which becomes exact later in the day, provides a counterbalance to the restrictive energy of Saturn. This could bring a positive surprise, such as a sudden realization or optimistic market interpretation after an initial sell-off. Sectors tied to innovation, e.g., technology and cryptocurrencies, may see a swift rebound. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, tied to Uranus energy, could see sharp swings, with an initial dip followed by a recovery later in the day. Traders might seek opportunities in digital assets as a hedge against fiat currency instability. Price action forecast: Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Before the Fed decision, leading up to the decision, expect high volatility in the cryptocurrency markets. The full moon eclipse will fuel emotional trading, with sharp price movements in both directions. Immediately after the announcement, a brief sell-off is likely if the Fed's tone disappoints traders looking for more aggressive rate cuts or stimulus. The Mercury-Saturn opposition adds to this pessimism, causing temporary fear. Recovery potential: the Sun-Uranus trine brings the possibility of a late-day recovery, especially for Bitcoin and altcoins, as traders shift their focus to technological innovation and the long-term bullish potential of cryptocurrencies. Gold and silver: safe haven assets like gold and silver may rise initially as traders seek security amid disappointment in riskier assets. However, the Sun-Uranus trine could diminish their appeal later in the day if optimism returns to risk assets like stocks and cryptos. Stocks: expect a dip in the stock market immediately following the announcement, particularly if the Fed fails to meet dovish expectations. However, certain sectors tied to technology and innovation, linked to Uranus energy, could see a late-day rally. Sectors like financials may experience turbulence, especially if the Fed hints at further rate cuts or policy adjustments. Likelihood of a financial crisis: the Pluto-Saturn-Mercury hard angles and the lunar eclipse suggest a heightened risk of systemic financial disruptions, especially if market reactions spiral out of control. While a full-blown crisis may not manifest, there is a potential for a short-term liquidity crunch or increased volatility that rattles confidence in the broader financial system. Bitcoin market sentiment and price action forecast. Weekly overview, September 16 to 22, 2024. Market sentiment and traders' psychology. The week of September 16 to 22 will be marked by heightened emotions and sensitivity, especially in the crypto markets due to the full moon and eclipse in Pisces. This emotional energy may lead to irrational decision-making, with traders swinging between euphoria and panic. Risk appetite will be high on some days, especially around the Uranus trine on September 19, but caution will dominate on others, particularly when Saturn's restrictive energy, September 18, is in play. The Bitcoin market is highly vulnerable during this week due to the combination of the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces and key aspects involving Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto. Volatility will be pronounced, with emotions driving much of the price action. This week represents a mix of challenges and opportunities for traders, especially around the eclipse on September 18. Market sentiment score, 6 out of 10. While the early part of the week is cautious, there's potential for optimism toward the end of the week with the Sun trine Uranus. Potential crisis triggers. Vulnerable periods and trigger points for financial and Bitcoin markets. September 18. The full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces raises the probability of financial or geopolitical crises, particularly involving miscommunication, scandals, or hidden financial manipulations. Keep an eye on the technology sector, cryptocurrencies, and healthcare industries for unexpected developments. The full moon eclipse is the most critical day for volatility across all markets. Expect large swings in Bitcoin and crypto prices as the market reacts emotionally. September 21 to 22, the Sun opposite Neptune could trigger confusion in global markets, possibly due to geopolitical instability, misinformation campaigns, or public health issues. Infrastructure disruptions, e.g., electricity grids or communication networks, could also be vulnerable. Venus square Pluto is another sensitive period where confusion, power struggles, or hidden manipulations may emerge. This could lead to panic selling or sudden price collapses. Favored assets, gold and silver, with the full moon in intuitive Pisces and a trine from the Sun to Uranus, precious metals could see renewed interest as safe haven assets amid market instability. Cryptocurrencies, expect volatility but also potential buying opportunities in Bitcoin and altcoins, especially around the eclipse. Uranus positive aspects favor innovation, making cryptos more resilient in the long term. Treasuries and bonds, with Mercury opposite Saturn, government bonds and treasuries may gain favor as traders seek safe assets during periods of uncertainty. Best times to buy and sell, Bitcoin and altcoins, by post-eclipse, September 19th to 20th, when Uranus trines the Sun, signaling potential breakthroughs or positive developments in crypto markets. Sell, around September 18th, when market sentiment may be irrational and overextended due to the eclipse. Gold and silver, buy, during the week leading up to the full moon, September 16th to 17th, when uncertainty starts to build. Sell, close to September 19th, when Uranus influence could lead to positive sentiment in alternative assets, sparking a rally. Stablecoins, these will likely be a safe bet throughout the week for traders wanting to hedge against volatility in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, particularly during the eclipse on September 18th. Daily Market Sentiment Breakdown, Monday, September 16th. Waxing Gibbous Moon in Pisces. Market Sentiment Score, 4 out of 10, volatile day with emotional overreactions. On Monday, September 16th, the waxing gibbous moon in Pisces brings a volatile market environment with a sentiment score of 4 out of 10, driven by emotional overreactions. Early in the day, the moon square to Uranus could trigger unexpected price swings in Bitcoin and altcoins, leading to impulsive trading decisions. Venus opposing Chiron highlights emotional vulnerabilities, potentially causing profit-taking or sell-offs due to fear of price declines. Mars squaring the North Node adds urgency and tension to market movements, encouraging traders to act impulsively. While some may seek opportunities, it's a day marked by uncertainty, and caution is advised before taking significant positions. Emotional energy and intuitive trading may dominate, especially as the moon enters Pisces and aligns with Mars, favoring heightened risk-taking but also increasing the chances of overreaction. Tuesday is September 17th. Waxing gibbous moon in Pisces, market sentiment score, 3 out of 10. Restrictive and cautious sentiment. On Tuesday, September 17th, 2024, market sentiment is expected to be restrictive and cautious, with a sentiment score of 3 out of 10. The moon's conjunction with Saturn and opposition to Mercury introduces a heavy, limiting energy, leading traders to hold back on significant moves due to fears of loss or uncertainty. Emotional trading and confusion may arise, especially in fast-paced markets like crypto. However, later in the day, the moon square to Jupiter could trigger brief periods of over-optimism, prompting speculative buying, particularly in altcoins. Overall, it's a down day for Bitcoin with limited action, though short-term traders may find opportunities to capitalize on price fluctuations toward the evening. Long-term investors are advised to remain cautious. Wednesday is September 18th. Full moon in Pisces and waning gibbous moon in Aries, market sentiment score, 6 out of 10. Volatile but potentially profitable day. On Wednesday, September 18th, 2024, the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces brings a volatile yet potentially profitable day, with a market sentiment score of 6/10. The eclipse heightens emotional intensity, leading to erratic market behavior, particularly in cryptocurrency markets like Bitcoin. Traders may experience fear and uncertainty, causing early sell-offs, but the Sun's trine to Uranus could spark sudden optimism and innovation, leading to a recovery later in the day. While there will be significant price swings, day traders may find opportunities for profit, though the high risk makes it a challenging day overall. Long-term investors should look for opportunities to buy during market dips. The eclipse marks a climactic point in emotional and market volatility, with the potential for sudden reversals or breakthroughs, particularly in speculative sectors. Thursday is September 19th. Waning gibbous moon in Aries, market sentiment score, 7 out of 10. Positive risk appetite grows. On Thursday, September 19, 2024, the waning gibbous moon in Aries brings a market sentiment score of 710, signaling growing risk appetite and a positive outlook. The moon's sextile with Jupiter and the sun's trine to Uranus create a bullish environment, especially for Bitcoin and altcoins, as traders become more optimistic and willing to take risks. However, the moon's conjunction with Chiron suggests some lingering emotional vulnerability from the previous day's eclipse, with traders cautiously focusing on healing recent losses. Positive surprises or breakthroughs, particularly in technology and crypto sectors, could drive a rally, making it one of the better days to enter positions, especially for those looking to accumulate. Friday is September 20th. Waning gibbous moon in Taurus. Market sentiment score, 5 out of 10. Stable but unpredictable shifts. On Friday, September 20th, 2024, the waning gibbous moon enters Taurus, signaling a stable but cautious market sentiment with a score of 510. While the moon's grounded energy in Taurus encourages conservative trading and a focus on consolidation, tensions arise from Mars square Lilith and Uranus quincunx Venus, creating the potential for unpredictable shifts. Traders may seek security in stable assets like Bitcoin, but emotional reactions and sudden market events could trigger sharp, unexpected price movements. Overall, it's a day marked by stability with an underlying risk of volatility and abrupt changes in sentiment. Saturday, September 21st. Waning gibbous moon in Taurus. Market sentiment score, 4 out of 10. Confusion early, stability later. On Saturday, September 21st, 2024, the waning gibbous moon in Taurus brings a market sentiment score of 410, marked by early confusion and later stability. The sun's opposition to Neptune introduces uncertainty and the potential for deception, leading to misguided trades as some traders may misinterpret signals. Additionally, Mercury square Jupiter can lead to overconfidence, prompting larger than usual risks. However, the moon's sextile to Saturn later in the day brings stability, fostering rational decision-making and strategic opportunities for buys. Overall, it's a mixed day with early volatility but a more stable market environment in the afternoon. Sunday, September 22nd. Waning gibbous in Taurus and Gemini. Market sentiment score, 5 out of 10. Volatility followed by balance and transformation. On Sunday, September 22nd, 2024, the waning gibbous moon transitions from Taurus to Gemini, creating a market sentiment score of 510. The day starts with the moon conjunct Uranus, signaling potential volatility and sudden price changes in Bitcoin and other assets. The sun's trine to Pluto suggests transformative shifts in market sentiment, while Venus square Pluto warns of emotional intensity and hidden agendas, which may lead to market manipulations. As the moon moves into Gemini, traders will focus on communication and news, leading to rapid market reactions. The sun's entry into Libra signals a return to balance and fairness, encouraging more measured and rational trading decisions as the week ends. This concludes our financial and Bitcoin astrology forecast. Happy trading! See you next time.